What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my prosperity tips episode number 46. So we're getting up there. And today we're going to be talking about my quarterly update on the passive income experiment that I started about 6 months ago. I mean, it's not quite 6 months, about 5.5 months ago, but I started it in July and it's January now. So I'll just call it my 6 month update. And I do these every 3 months just to kind of show how this experiment is going. And if you're brand new to this whole experiment, I will have a playlist on my YouTube channel. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you can see the past episodes where I have a playlist of the passive income experiment. So just a brief explanation of what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any type of Forex type stuff or crypto investments where it's passive. I'm talking about true, where I don't do any work at all, passive income with legitimate sources. And the three that I picked the first one was a dividend stock portfolio. And what that means is dividends is just you pick stocks that pay you a monthly income. So they usually don't appreciate in value as fast as regular stocks, but they pay you a monthly income, and then you can reinvest those monthly dividends, they call it, and that basically increases the portfolio value. So they don't increase in value. So a lot of times, sometimes it could just be the same value for years and years and years, but it just pays you a monthly income. So anyway, I created a dividend stock portfolio where it pays me a monthly dividend. And then I did real estate, what they call it is like a eREIT or something like that. It's almost like doing real estate as a stock. So I did that. And then I also did a high yield savings account. So those are the three different funds that I decided to do this experiment with. And obviously the returns are not super high on these different kinds of passive income, but the idea was I wanted to do nothing. So like a true passive income, whereas other types of things like Forex, crypto, those kind of things, when you do passive in that kind of method, now you can do trading. If you do trading, that's not passive though. So I just want to clarify that. So if you're doing some kind of Forex trading or crypto trading or whatever, I'm not talking about that. That's active. That's active making money. That's not passive because you actually have to do the work. When you do real estate, like rental properties, that's active because you have to go find the deals. You have to go close the deals. Now, eventually it could be passive. I actually call that passive income eventually. I'm talking this experiment here with these three funds, there's zero work, like literally nothing. Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I'm doing this experiment. I'm doing zero work. I'm not finding rental properties. I'm not managing. I'm not doing anything to do with work. Okay, I'm literally putting my money into these three funds and just letting the experiment play out. Okay, and let me know if you're on, type something in the chat and I can give you a shout out. But I'm just going to be real quick about it. I have another webinar I have to be to. So I am going to just go right into the quarterly update. So the very first one is my dividend portfolio. I just want to show, hey, what's up, Minnie from Canada? So my first one, dividend portfolio. Let's look at that. So here we go. The current value is 3,933. Okay. And then there's $2 buying power, which is kind of cool. But anyway, so that's the dividend portfolio balance. And then the real estate fund, eREIT, they call it, is 3,805. And I'm just taking off of the cents just to make it simple. And then the high yield savings account is at 4,009. So out of the three different funds, after 6 months, the savings account is winning. Okay. And it's at a 4.6 APY. Now, I actually put together a cool spreadsheet to kind of show you what I'm doing. And so the plan is I put in $56 per week into each fund, and I'm doing it evenly. Okay, so that's my plan that I'm doing. How did I come up with 56? I don't know. I was just kind of playing around with numbers, and I just decided on 56. You can do whatever amount you want, but that's the plan that I have. And so total invested in each one, as you can see, I put 39.45 into dividend stocks, 39.45 into each one of them, right? But right here, as you can see, the dividend stocks is at a negative 6% return. Actually, sorry, that was last quarterly update. This is the current quarterly update. So I'm almost break even on the dividend stocks after 6 months. I am at a loss with the real estate eREIT, and I'm at a positive 1.62% on the high yield savings account. Now, this is pretty much a guaranteed 4.6% per year unless they rate adjust it. But that's what it is after the third quarterly update. So it's interesting that it played out like this. I don't know. Does this kind of an eye opener for anybody else in here? I'm just actually curious. It's definitely an eye opener for me, because for my whole life, everyone's always said savers are losers, right? Savers are losers. And in this example, it shows you that the dividend stocks, the real estate stock, those are losers, and the saver is a winner in this situation. Now, are there better investments out there? Yes, there was actually someone who messaged me recently, and they were talking about, they're doing this IUL, which is like a insurance type of thing, where you can pull it out as a loan at retirement until you die, right? And that's kind of like a passive income type of thing. There's also actual real estate investing, where you get rental property incomes, right? There's obviously better investments than these ones that I'm doing right here, but those are not passive. I think the insurance one might be passive if you want to think of it like that, but that's a loan. Like to get your money, you have to take a loan out on it, which means you either have to pay it back or die, right? So it's one of those things. I don't really consider that like a monthly income until you're retired. This portfolio that I'm doing with these three, the dividend stocks, the real estate, and the savings account, when the balance reaches a certain amount, I'll be able to have a monthly income right now, like out of my bank account right now. So I'm not talking about retirement funds. I'm not talking about life insurance funds. I'm not talking about rental income, because those are all active or retirement type stuff. I'm talking about something that you can make an income with right now, a passive income with right now. So anyway, that's the experiment update. I'm going to be doing these every quarter. If you'd like more information on these systems, I will put a link you can plug into seekprosperity.com/links to find out what different things. And I'll just show you what this looks like. The website will look like this. It'll just have all the different resources. If you're looking to make some money from home, you can go through the residual income section, different marketing tools I use. But down here, if you scroll down, you'll see passive income. The number one passive income is getting rid of your debt. That's like a guaranteed return, especially if you have high interest credit cards. Getting rid of that's a guaranteed return, right? But then here's the savings account that I'm using, the dividend portfolio, and the real estate stocks that I'm doing. Now, I have a feeling these other two will be better long term than the savings, but maybe not. I don't know. It just depends on the market, right? So anyway, with that, that's our quarterly update. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you all. Go visit seekprosperity.com/links for all future resources that you can plug into, and then all the different updates you can get on my email list to get these updates. So make it a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.